Sophia and Daniel are visiting Miami and are trying to figure out where different places are and how to get around the city.
Hey, Daniel, I was thinking of getting something to eat. Do you know where the nearest restaurant is?
I think there's one just 2 blocks away. I saw a Cuban restaurant on my way here.
That sounds perfect. I love Cuban food. What about the Central Church? I'd like to visit it tomorrow morning.
Oh, that should be Miami Central Cathedral. It's downtown, near Biscayne Boulevard. You can take a bus or the Metro Rail to get there.
Nice. And how do we get to the theater? I heard there's a great play showing tonight.
The best way is probably to take an Uber or a taxi. But if you prefer public transport, the Miami Trolley is free and stops near most theaters.
That's a great idea. I also need to know how to get to the subway station.
The Metro Rail station is about a 10-minute walk from here. It's easy to find. Just follow the signs or use Google Maps.
Perfect. By the way, how long does it take to get to the nearest supermarket from here?
If we walk, it'll take around 15 minutes. If we take a bus, maybe 5 minutes.
Walking sounds nice, but if it's too hot, I'd rather take the bus. How much does the Metro Rail cost in Miami?
A one-way ticket costs about $2.25, but you can get a day pass for $5.65 if you plan to use it multiple times.
That's not bad. What's the cheapest way to get around in the U.S.?
Definitely public buses. They usually cost around $2 per ride, and some cities even have free shuttles.
And what's the most expensive way to travel?
Probably taxis or rental cars. They can get really pricey, especially if you use them a lot.
That makes sense. What about the fastest way to travel in the city?
If you're in a hurry, I'd say the Metro Rail or Uber. The subway avoids traffic, and Uber is direct.
Good to know. So, which transportation do you prefer depending on the time of day?
During the day, I like using the bus or Metro Rail because they're cheaper. But at night, I prefer Uber. It's safer and faster. What about you?
Same here. I don't mind public transport during the day, but I feel more comfortable taking an Uber at night.
Speaking of transportation, do you know when the rush hours are in Miami?
I think morning rush hour is from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and evening rush hour is from 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Yep, traffic is crazy during those times. That's why I avoid driving in Miami during rush hour.
Good idea. Well, now that we know how to get around, let's grab some food at that Cuban restaurant.
Sounds perfect. Let's go.